Hey you guys, it's me, Nawazine, and I'm back, bitches. So, I clearly have a problem, and I need to fucking stop it. I don't care. So, there's a lot of read-a-thons that I'm participating in and read-alongs. So, I figured I would just like list off the things I'm participating in, so I'm not like losing it. So, this is my Melanin Eclectic book planner, and I was about to get purple because purple is my favorite, but then I saw the green one, and I was like, you know what, let me switch things up. Let me go for green. So, and I'm loving this color. Like, I'm living for it. So, I wrote down some of the ones that are happening this month right now in February. However, there are some other book, read-alongs and stuff that happens later on in the year. Like, I just discovered the Game of Thrones read-along, and I'm thinking about joining House Starks. Like, the prompts for it is more interesting. So, that's just one of them. And that's happening or starting March 1st. And let's start with the things that are happening right now here in February. Obviously, it's Blackathon 2022, and I'm not doing all of the prompts. Like, I'm not reading the reads and stuff. I'm just reading the books that I'm interested in. So, for example, like the explore dualities, like explore the dualities in loyalty / betrayal, vengeance and justice, blood found family, and love and hate. I feel like I can hit all of those right. I'm also going to read spectrum representation, reading a book between 312 and 387 pages. Disability rep, also a book with an adjective in the title. What else? Oh yeah, a book not set in the UK, US, Canada, basically over here where the white folks are at. Technically, you know what I mean. But like also Black Love, which as I get into other stuff, they also have Black Love as the prompt. So that's just a repeat for the month of February. And also has a book in the cover, which I feel like is going to be so hard to find. But we're going to find it, okay? And also, I've been trying to use Storygraph a lot more lately, and I've been getting some good recommendations on there, especially now that you can view the challenges and like update it. So people have been adding books onto there, so I might as well look in there. Another book read-a-thon that takes place all month I'm participating in is the Missy Elliott read-a-thon, and this is gossip, and some of the prompts that I'm participating in is Gossip Talks, the LGBTQ rep, 1 Minute Man, basically a black romance, black love romance, okay, between two people, and also Work It, coming of age story, and this can also be a second coming of age. And I actually have one of the group reads Waiting to Exhale checked out. So that will be that. The rain. I can't stand the rain. Let me stop before they copyright my shit, because, we can't sing anymore on here. Anyways, read a backlist that's at least 5 years old. Next is Lose Control, which is a multiple POV, as well as Throw It Back, which is set in a high school, or the book was written back when I was in high school, which I might do the set in high school part, because, child, my dumbass can't seem to recall the years of my high school. Like, I have an idea, but it's like, oh my god, do I really want to go back? I might as well just stick with a high schooler. Anyways, the next is Pasture Ducks, which is basically read a book that was recommended by back influencer, which I got plenty of that. So there's that. Also, I also discovered for the culture, the theme I guess this year was TV shows, and there's a lot of prompts. You got Insecure, features Black Joy. You also have P-Valley, Uncle Clifford. I need to watch that show. LGBTQ rep. Then you also have Living Single, multiple people on the cover, right? Then you also have That's a Raven. That's a Raven. Let me stop, because I'm about to get copyrighted for no damn reason. Anyways, read a 5-star prediction. I have a few. Lovecraft Country. Now, horror, I actually have a few. However, the one that I was going to pick was on Kindle Unlimited, but then I saw it and I was like, oh, it's written by a white man. Unless he's a white passing biracial. I need to look into that, because I really want to read that book, because the book that I have in mind, it literally takes place kind of around the Jim Crow era, and you follow this dude who's named Salem, who's traveling from the south up north. Someone is killing people, and it's kind of Lovecraftian in a way, but I feel like it would be perfect, especially since like it's named after Lovecraft Country. So, and it also has to do with Lovecraft, but it's a different book. But like, I need to look into that. We shall see. Next is Martin, which is a Black love again. You have Living Color, which is a short story collection. I need to look on the story graph just to look at some of the books that people have added just for that prompt, because I don't think I have one one book that's in my head about for that one. Either way, next we have Girlfriends, featuring Black friendship as the main focal point. Then we have Everybody Hates Chris, which is Julius, a book that you got for cheap. I might as well go for, you know, things that I on my backlist on Kindle Unlimited. Child, I got a lot, which I need to do a deep dive on that. Next is Bring It. Basically reading a young adult book. The Proud Family, an illustrated cover. You also got Empire, featuring music in any way. Ooh, I definitely need to look in the Storygraph recommendations, because it's leading me. Do I have, no, that's poetry. I was about to reread The Poet X, but I was like, girl, no. And probably because I'm thinking about the audiobook, but that's besides the point. Anyways, the next one is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Basically read a book that's family orientated. Power, featuring a villain, or the villain as the main character. Then you have Different World, basically an ensemble cast. Psh, easy. Then you have The Real Housewives of Atlanta, basically a book set in a big city. Got that on deck. And I have a few books I might cover most of these prompts. Okay. Next is all the other ones that have a set date. Well, technically, let's start with the other one that starts all month long, and that is what, February? No, Fantasy Romance February. Basically, I'll just link the website, but basically I'm not participating in all the prompts. Like, there's like 2 different prompts, but like I wasn't interested in all of them within that, so I decided to combine the ones that I'm interested in. You have some of the prompts are new to you author, low fantasy, and a fantasy romance on February author. You have historical / gaslight. I might cross that out because I don't know, man. Actually, never mind. No, that book wouldn't fit in that category. Anyway, you have favorite trope. You also have Swords and Sorcery, Love to Hate. Then you have a backlist book. Then you also have a new release, like a new romance fantasy that released in 2022. Also a book that you love the cover of. Also epic fantasy, urban fantasy, a new subgenre to me, and also a book that's on the TBR for the website. That's basically it. That also takes all month long. And I also have Shift-A-thon, which is between February 16th to February 22, which is very soon. So we have basically read a romance, and this is dedicated to urban fiction, but you can read something with vampires, something with fae or fairies, which I have a backlist that I have in mind that I think was on Wattpad, and I have to discover if it really was the book that I've been searching for that got deleted off Wattpad. I have to find out, because you know what, I just found out that people have been like putting their Wattpad books on Kindle Unlimited. Child, let me find out. I since deleted Wattpad for a long ass time, and I was in the crazy thing, I was about to download the app, but then I discovered all the mess that was going on with Wattpad, and like people stealing other people's stories, mostly white people stealing other people's stories and getting the benefits and the publications. Child, it's a lot. Anyways, no longer downloading the app. Oh, anyways, read a book that features a paranormal creature from religion. Obviously that could be Jinn. I have a black romance novel that features a Jinn, so that definitely could cause some of my things. Also read something that has to do with zombie and ghost. Now the ghost part, I might as well go. I hope they have a Storygraph. I didn't see anything with a Storygraph on their stuff, so if anything, I just would have to like look at their recommendations. But wait, on second thought, listen, Read Love Listen, I know you got, if you end up watching this, I hope you recommend me some books that has zombies and ghosts. In fact, I might as well just stalk your Instagram page and your Goodreads, because I know for a fact I saw some black love urban fantasy that has zombies and ghosts in it. So never mind, girl, I'll just stalk your Goodreads, girl. With that being said, I think that's it for February. Oh, and a few of my TBR that I know that I probably should get reading to, and it's the second book of Snooki Stackhouse, but I need to read the first. And also, I recently discovered, what is it? Crime Readers by BAGPOC Author Book Club. I am butchering the name of that book club. Either way, it's started by Shay with the Hobbies and Loc'd Booktician, Bree from Loc'd Booktician, and the book that they're reading is the Creep series by Jennifer Hiller. And I have both of the books checked out, so I shall be reading that. Also, The Broken Spine. She is doing the Poppy War read along, and I've been meaning to read Like, I started book 2, but I stopped for some odd reason, maybe because I got scared. And that's what happens with books that I like intimidate me. I stopped for no damn reason, and next thing you know, and it wasn't always like that. I don't know what happened. Either way, nowadays I'm scared to finish the books that I love, probably because of disappointment. Okay, so there's definitely one thing that I'm going to read. What other shit am I reading? Oh, there's other readathons that I want to participate in. That one's a year long. Oh, and if you have any recommendations, whether it's on Instagram or like maybe on Twitter, like I know there are certain popular readathons that I definitely am keeping a lookout for, like the pop culture readathon. They just got done with the Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff, and I'm on their Discord, so I definitely should like check it out even more. But like that was in January. Did it have anything for February? Probably not. I'll double check, but I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Obviously, books on tomes. No, not books on tomes. Tome Topple. That's like almost every 3 months, I think. So that's something that I'm keeping my eye out for. Obviously, Black Aweenathon. Period. Then we also, what's another readathon that I'm interested in? Obviously, any Black Prose book club, all the Naked-a-thon, the Naked-a-thon, to throw it back. Why am I saying throw it back? The Throwback-a-thon. What else? I also have, oh my gosh. Ooh, let's see. Honey, I know I wrote that shit down on my planner. Oh yeah. So obviously I have that, Grinch-a-thon, but that's towards the end of the year. March Mystery Madness. Nonfiction November, obviously. Then you have your Not Your Fave readathon. I already have a book. Like, the fact that ever since that live stream, I made a TBR, not knowing if it was going to be not knowing if it's going to be a real thing. Child, I'm hella excited. Child, I don't know what's going on. Oh, are you serious? Child, I don't know if it's a ghost or the light just went out. Either way, real quick, really quick. But what else? Oh, the year-long Buzzwordathon. This is my first time participating in that. What other books? Hold on. I done lost my page because the light done went out. Hold on. Yeah. At least it didn't like explode like it did at work. My bad, y'all. Y'all all up in my forehead. Yeah, I think that's basically it. That's all I know of. But if you got some more like year-long stuff, like I know I'm so sorry. Like, I know that there's a Uncle Rick read-along, which I've been meaning to finish reading the Percy Jackson series before I move on to any other stuff from him. So I might as well, you know, follow their example and read by publication order. I don't know what other readathons I want to participate in. Like, I know, like, there's a First Law readathon. I'm not too sure any other things, you know, things that I'm interested in. Like, if you guys are, like, you know, participating in any other stuff, you let me know so I can join in. But, yeah. I remember there was a Beyonce-a-thon, but to be honest with you, I'm not that interested. No shade. No shade. That's basically it. That's all the readathons that I'm kind of participating in. I'm trying to reach most of those goals, but yeah. With that being said, I'm out.